Yo, what up? Welcome to Binge Eater Podcast. Your boy, the South Bouse. Got Big Lynch over here. No, Donnie Duckets. He's on a what's it called? A pilgrimage.
Yeah. It's just the Beanie Boys now.
Yeah.
That's it.
The Beanie Boys' new podcast.
Yeah, exactly.
Huge news today, by the way.
What happened?
I injected Botox in my penis. Study shows a 1 centimeter length increase.
Yeah.
It's supposed to improve erection hardness.
Okay.
This is Botox, by the way, injected into my penis. Improves erection hardness, penile length, which I told you studies show 1 centimeter length,
Sure.
peak systolic velocity, and diastolic velocity.
What does that mean?
Peak systolic velocity?
That's like extra. You get like.
You don't know what peak systolic velocity is.
Honestly, I'm just learning. I didn't
You've
even know.
never heard peak systolic? No, I'm doing you. Oh, you never heard peak systolic?
Yeah, you're imitating me. Okay, well, it sounds blood related.
Well, it's cavernosal artery related.
Oh, okay, got
it's
it.
The most, yeah.
Got it.
It's tied to erectile dysfunction. Some people consider 30 centimeters a second as definite arterial dysfunction.
Yeah. You're feeling it was slowing down a little bit for you. What you're saying, like peak velocity was not being reached.
Yeah. Well, I'll be honest with you. I didn't inject any Botox.
Okay, good. I was getting good.
Although, hey, I could use a 1 centimeter length increase for sure.
For sure.
I almost. Crazy enough, I got a coffee today. Showed at Facebook Gaming.
Oh, sorry.
I got a coffee instead of a Monster, and it almost just knocked all over me. And I would have been like, "Fuck you both for clowning on my energy drink shit." I'm going back.
You were protected.
No, yeah, it's that guy that you were always talking about.
The blueprint guy, the guy who's doing like $2 million a year on. He looks like a vampire. He's trying to age backwards.
So you obviously read all of this because you know everything that this guy posts.
This guy is posting fire content, and I imagine that is he joking?
So this is the first thing you saw today. Was pretty much one of the first things. This guy.
This is how deep I'm into this guy's life. I'm reading community posts, and that's how I get this.
Sum him up real fast for everyone, because we spoke about him before.
Yeah, he's an entrepreneur who made lots of money, like hundreds of millions of dollars in Silicon Valley.
Brian Johnson.
Yeah, extremely white man.
He's that guy that spent a lot of money to look. It's like, here's a 65-year-old man. He's 35.
He's trying to solve aging. He's like, I want to reverse. Like, he tested his whole body like thoroughly, all his organs to basically get a baseline is where he's at, and he wants to be like an 18-year-old. So he's out here doing God's work on our behalf to try and find a way to be 50 and also 18 in organs and skin. And so he's doing everything. He's doing the most. He's invented this whole program called the Blueprint, and he just drops just some sweet knowledge today that apparently you're maybe gonna take his cue and start injecting Botox into your. I don't know how this is helping his life. Like, how does this...
I don't know how it's helping his life either. But peak systolic velocity, I tried to do a quick rundown as soon as you post over this guy, and like what I'm gonna just say is like I think it's like how fast he gets hard and stays hard.
That's
like, this is a guy when you're trying to optimize your boner to the maximum that you're trying to get a centimeter length.
He's got a stopwatch right there.
Let's be honest, I could use a centimeter.
Yeah, we all could. Yeah.
So if you're that guy, then if you want that centimeter length increase, then you're also like, I want it to be harder, faster. It's not enough to get
harder,
to
faster,
get hard.
better.
I'm not trying to get I'm not trying to get hard in like 6 minutes slowly. No. I want it to like boing. I think that's what that is. Peak systolic velocity is the boing.
Do you think factor. He has his team of doctors hanging around? Like, because this he's worth a lot of money. Off. He did get a massage after the injections. A nice light massage, just a massage in the foreign substance he's just injected into his fucking rod.
Did he do it himself, or did he have a man?
No, for sure. This guy has a team. He's so rich.
He's got a team of men.
Yeah, he's definitely got a team of people sitting there with like stopwatches. Like, how is he measuring? Do you think he's by himself? Definitely not. He's got his assistant and his assistant's assistant, and then he's got his physician. He's got the specialist who's doing the Botox, and then he's got like another doctor there for sure. There's a room full of people. He's naked, looking like the perfect vampire, and
he does look like a vampire.
It's just like an older guy trying to look young. That's the problem, right?
He looks like an old vampire, like in a 90s movie played by an old vampire that sucks someone's blood, and then they did makeup on him to make him look younger for the end scenes of the movie. But you still look, it looks like an old guy.
And we can't hate, his body does look good. Like he's in excellent shape. I mean, But how does this help his sort of longevity? Like he thinks he lost an inch over the years. Like he's 50 now. When he was 18, he had an extra inch, and that inch is gone. Kind of like when you get older, you get shorter.
Yeah, he's trying to bring that. Yeah, I mean, I feel like you probably got more bricked up back in the day. No,
not me, bro.
I feel like directly related to the diet, like and like it was just easier to eat whatever I want and still wake up bricked up like a madman.
You did some of your best work like during peak epic mealtime. Like it's not like you were that young a man. Like you were already on the decline from a testosterone level by the time epic mealtime rolled around, and you were eating, I don't know, 100-pound burgers, 100-pound chocolate bars. I mean, that's like peak.
Even at 25, 26, 27, I wasn't like as bricked up as 19.
You had to negotiate.
That guy was fucking.
That guy's crazy. That's why you couldn't have been famous then. That would have been terrible for you.
Well, reading about this guy injecting Botox in his penis, I ended up trying to do some quick research before the pod, and I ended up on the EHS. You know about the EHS?
No. Emergency Health Services?
No, the erection hardness scale.
Yo, come on.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Method to quantify penile erection hardness in real time.
That's crazy.
EHS 7 to 9 is a simple, validated, semi-quantitative, self-reported tool that scores EH on a 4-point scale. 0 being penis does not enlarge. 1, penis is larger but not hard, which is exactly what you want when you're like, going to shower with your girlfriend the first time. You like slap it around a little bit.
You want to be what is that scale on the scale? What do you call that? What's the technical
That's
term?
number 1. Penis is larger but not hard.
What's the scale called? The EHS scale? Like you're like, I got to be number 1 on the EHS scale today.
Yeah, you want to be on the EHS. You want to walk.
That's your walk
1
around.
on the EHS.
That's your walk around level you'd like to be at all the time. Is 1 the walk around level? Like you want to be EHS?
Well, 2 is penis is hard but not hard enough for penetration.
Yeah. Okay. So that's like you might get.
That's like you just nutted. You're lying on the bed, and she's like slapping it around a little bit.
No, that's you guys.
And you're like, careful now.
You're actually gonna get arrested.
Careful.
If you walk around like that, someone's
you can't do that.
You can't do that. You can't be in public.
Yeah. And 4 on the EHS is penis is completely hard, good to go. But number 1, penis is larger but not hard. Yeah. I've slapped mine around before to get it to a 1 on the EHS before.
Yeah.
Dude, I put up an Instagram post. I slapped around my dick to get it a 1 on the EHS so that it was a little beefier. And then there was too many comments in the comment section.
What'd they say?
Penis.
That was the whole comment section.
There's a lot of people that were just like, "Yo, your dick."
Oh, you're wearing short shorts.
I'm wearing short shorts. Slapped it around. Got myself to a 1 on the EHS. Never doing it again. Felt objectified.
Yeah, but you got that.
And like no one.
How was your engagement?
No one's coming to my. It was high, but the thing is, no one's coming to my socials for dick.
Yeah, but hold on.
They're coming for a good laugh. Maybe a gamer reference.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it could be a good strategy for you if you had high engagement. If you're saying you got like 30% more likes.
There was a very tight pocket of unintentional gay baiting on my Instagram.
Oh yeah.
I was in Barcelona. And I did that thing outside the glory hole wearing the anime t-shirt.
Video, by the way, I love that video. It's a good one.
And then I put up an AI picture where it put me, and it was just funny. We put our pictures through AI, and it made me 2 men holding a baby. Instead of like making just me, it made 2 of me, like in a loving gay couple.
Nice.
So then sometimes someone will say something and I'll be there on the comment section. I'll be like, I don't know, bro, that's pretty racist. And they'll look at my pictures and they'll be like, oh yeah, why don't you suck more cock then? And I'm like, nah, dude, you don't get these. I'm goofing around. That's the computer. That's AI.
You're like, I'm joking, dude.
Yeah, I'm like, trust me, bro. My penile function is optimal. 4 on 4 on the EHS.
We should.
25 out of 25 on the IIEF. And that I don't know what that is. I didn't go far enough in this guy's bone.
There's a lot. He has a whole dissertation about it. But we should say, I'm not here to shame people because it is obviously there's a scale for a reason because people obviously have problems. Not the Strong and Wrong podcast right now, but there's a lot of like that Roman shit being sold. Like there's enough commercials to know that's big business. I mean, like, let's see.
What, penis?
No, ED pills.
Oh, yeah, yes. Penis business.
Yeah, that business is booming, right?
Yeah.
Can't say I partake, but yeah. Anyways,
so what Lil Dicky say about Kanye West on Jewish people?
Oh, I didn't get to that part.
Oh.
I missed it, unfortunately. I just know that Kanye is his, like many people, his idol. So it's
yeah, there's a pocket of time where you like grow up and you're like, this guy's fucking incredible. Well, he's in many ways still incredible, but like you just, you know,
I have a hard time.
Even like, yo, like everyone, it's just enough time, you know. Kanye West eventually, it's a way. Jim Carrey got weird, you know. The guy from Epic Mealtime, you know. You don't want to be around too long.
Have you seen Jim's? Yeah, Jim looks kind of weird now. I saw someone just clowning his face because he had like a birthday party recently.
I saw that picture where it was like all his like funny boys in that little weird room. It looks like it's at a Clockwork Orange.
I know. Yeah, he definitely got a bit weird. But yeah, Kanye, I mean, like, I don't know, I have a hard time like when he's like he's just being overtly anti-Semitic all the time. And I saw someone talk about how like his like mental, like someone was going in on his mental health issues. Like, we can't keep blaming that. Like he just does this around album release time. Who said that? Another rapper said that. I was like, damn.
Oh yeah, he also dropped socks like one of the last times he did something. He was like, yo, this, and then he was like, socks.
Yeah, well, he's I don't know. Like it's funny because like we would consider him. I don't know. We remember we went to his concert. Went to that concert. We had that floating stage. Like, still one of the better concerts I've ever been to. It was a solid concert, but unfortunately, he hates you and me. So,
nah, he didn't. He likes Jonah Hill.
That's true.
If you like Jonah Hill, you gotta I can't be the worst.
No.
Like I'm like a 2 on 5 on the Jonah Hill scale. Yeah. You know, Azealia Banks, remember when she was murking Kanye West?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
You like that now?
She was like, well, it's just, you know, what is it, like a bit over, like maybe 2 years ago or something? Maybe 2 years. Longer. But I pulled it up. She was like, hip hop really glossed over the fact that Kanye from Southside Chicago bought a man designer handbag. Laughing my ass off. This N-word is a clown. All these stupid rules of blackness y'all are so loud, wrong, and uneducated about. Men in hip hop make us look so stupid. Kanye doesn't even know how to use a sewing machine. Why does anyone care what a 5'5" man with childbearing hips thinks about clothing?
Hold on, he's 5'5"? No.
Kanye's plus size Lane Bryant unwashed man boobs hiding my teenage pregnancy from mom under champion hoodies. He can't even fit half the shit he's always running his mouth about. Someone tell Kanye he's too overweight and his butt is too big to still be delusional enough to think he's fashionable. I literally don't know a single straight man that wants to be 5'5" and thick in the thighs. Shut your fat ass up for once, please.
Holy smokes. Coming for his neck. To be fair, whenever I see him in his fits, I'm like, this is not it. I'm glad to say I never bought a pair of Yeezys or Yeezy clothing or none of that. And like, he's really, maybe he thinks he'll be proven right. A few years from now, you know, like someone like may make fashion statements like years in advance. But like his little sock shoes and weird fucking outfits, I'm like, this isn't. I don't know. It actually kind of. I guess it makes sense because I don't know if you saw this Louis Vuitton bag that just dropped recently.
No, pull it up. Where is it here on the dock?
Yeah, there's this.
Oh, it's the Louis Vuitton bag. Is their bag?
It's the sandwich bag. It's called the sandwich bag. Just
the bag that you just get when you buy something at their store.
This is
and it looks like a sandwich bag.
It looks like it's like a lunch bag, kind of like a sandwich.
Oh, it's
like a lunch bag.
No, this is better than I thought. I thought it looked like when you buy something at their store, the paper bag you get.
It
looks like a cartoon lunch bag.
No, it does look like if you went to the grocery store and they gave you a paper bag and you have to hold. You know, it's how annoying it is when they give you non-handled paper bags at the grocery store.
Yeah, there's no handle on it. You have to grip this.
Old school. It's like really like it's like straight out of like Pleasantville. You know, like you just
not even they have. It's like a clutch, I guess, but you literally can only clutch it.
You can only clutch it. You know, there's no option to hold it with a strap unless they're not showing it. But
the worst part is, you want to know how much it costs? It says call us. The price says
I actually did find out the price.
Yeah, and what was it? $2,800?
No, $3,130 US.
Shit. Well, I was close.
I mean, it's pretty close, but $3,000 US. I mean, this is like, you really got to have money to waste on this.
Damn, bro. Pandemic really killed the prices of Louis Vuitton. Something like this would have been $2,800. Now it's $3,130. The world is falling apart.
It's like, how much would you suck if you showed it? Like, the one thing is, I'll say this guy here is jacket. I don't mind. The bag, though, I don't want to carry a bag like that. The utility of this is so fucking useless, I guess.
Yeah. So what, Will Smith's kid dressed this guy?
I look like it.
Because he does look like it. For those listening, he's basically wearing slippers with frilly socks.
Well, it's a pocket in the
skirt. That's a pocket.
Look at how close to the sock. It looks like a pocket attached to it.
That's cool. Like the Prada boot, basically.
Maybe. Yeah. Like some of the stash.
And then so they got the skirt, this big jacket,
and a bag that
silly glasses, and and a bag that he can't put anything in.
Like,
but this, like, what's crazy about this outfit is it's so ugly for sure. Like, and because it's like you really, the worst part about the outfit is like, bro, you spent like $15,000 to look like that.
So that jacket's probably $10,000.
Yeah, so you paid $28,000 to look like this, and the skirt's pretty sick though. I've never seen a young man rock a skirt actually, and I'm not saying that in some. I'm not saying that, or if it's not, then it's like culottes, which are like even gayer. It's pretty gay that I even know culottes. Actually, I feel like I should.
How about the glasses? The pearl cat-eyed glasses.
Yeah, they look like he took them off his dead Jewish grandmother's face.
Honestly, yeah.
Yeah, they might be culottes, which are just like some shorts, like long baggy shorts that kind of like look like a skirt. But I'm not on that level of being like, oh, a skirt. Men should wear skirts. I don't care if you wear a skirt. And in fact, if you do wear a skirt, I feel like you shouldn't be on the cover of a magazine because, like, it's not that big a deal. Whatever. No. Imagine they put someone on the cover of the magazine, like, he painted his fingernails. Whatever, you know? So I'm not like, yo, I think this skirt is so sick. Men should wear skirts. This guy's a fucking hero for wearing the skirt. No, I'm not like that. I'm just like, whoa, for the first time ever, someone's wearing a skirt, and I'm like, oh, cool dude. Like when I see Harry Styles wear a dress or something, I'm like, yeah, I get it. You got an album to sell, and you're too scared to say kill all the Jewish people like Kanye did. So you put a skirt on and get on the magazine cover. I get it, bro. I get it. But this time I'm looking at this, I'm like, now this guy. Who dressed this guy? Will Smith's son?
It looks like it, yeah. I'm surprised they didn't put a nice quote at the bottom there for him. But the bags, I was looking at and thinking about it like this. Consider the top of Epic Mealtime. Because nowadays it's fashionable to hire influencers. Like high fashion and influencers go more hand in hand nowadays than they ever did in the past. Right? Like you could be like these TikTokers are going to Fashion Week. They're all getting dressed by these big time designers, you know, they're in all these campaigns, and like you got to be in like the Carl Jr. commercial, you know, but like I got to
go to like the MTV Video Awards with Taco Bell.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. You were getting the Louis Vuitton exclusive or like the Prada fit, you know.
I got the like MasterCard seats at a couple games.
It's so funny. I just imagine you like in a different life. Like you became like it popped as much as that. And like there's a chance that you are going to Fashion Week rocking this Louis Vuitton lunch bag. They would have
hit me. They would have, if like the times lined up differently, I would have been getting hit up with like plus size fucking lines. Louis Vuitton's dropping a plus size line.
Oh man. The lunch bag, $3,000 bag would have been all yours. They probably would have sent it to you as a taste.
Oh, I would have this like I mean the views are popping off. Like this is something like I would have bought and served French fries in an episode.
Yeah,
But the stakes are higher now. So I wouldn't have spent like 2,800 or 3,130. I wouldn't have spent 3,000. You know, but like for a vessel to put the food in, like, you know, we'd spent $1,000 before on some shit. You know, so like, you know, I'd be like this, and then I'd probably try my best to wash it, and then like, you know,
and like just
pass it off to some man. Well, we're not going to talk about how the sauce boss, a grown man from the West Island, is giving another man a designer handbag. Like, someone tell this fucking idiot to shut up. No one wants to be a 6'6" man with childbearing hips. You know what I mean?
What are you, Cameron Dallas? What's sorry, I don't know if I wanted to get that reference, but you know, this reminds me of this account that I've recently got interested in, you know, like a new vertical of content that's been served to me that I'm...
New vertical just dropped
for me, and I'm...
Culottes.
And it's important for everyone out there, especially because we're talking about all this stupid high fashion stuff here, which
I ain't talking about high fashion. I'm talking about fashion high.
That's true. Bars. I do like some, like looking at some fashion stuff. Like I'm not like, I don't think it's completely idiotic. A lot of it is, but there's this account that I found that he goes to like trade shows in Taiwan and places like that, and like finds the actual like producers of like popular clothing items that you like, brands that you would know, like good brands, and like he'll pull pieces out. It's like trade shows, so he'll pull a piece out. He's talking to the manufacturer about like their minimum quantities and how much.
Tell me everyone. Who is everyone? Tell me their skin color and where they're from.
This is in Asia. This guy is a white guy, or seems like a white guy.
I fucking knew it.
He's
tell him to mind his own business, bro. Stop bothering these people. This guy's killing it. You're bothering.
No, he's doing God's work, because you see these shirts.
What's he do? I don't understand what the concept of the videos. He goes to these places.
He obviously is somehow involved in this type of business where like he, like, you know, people are like
clothes.
Clothes, right? And he's going to meet, like, he's on camera with like a microphone, like walking up to these manufacturers and asking them,
putting a microphone in Asian people's faces,
pretty much pulling out some like stuff, looking at the garment and being like, oh, this is a nice garment. Like, okay, how much would I need to order in order to, you know, what's the minimum quantity here? You know, like usually when you buy something, you get to buy like 100 pieces or 200 pieces. All right, what's the best price you can give me? And say it's like popular brands you would know, like brands we buy, you know, and you mean the manufacturer. Then he'll show their business card at the end, be like, if you want to buy something there. But the prices you hear and the quantities you hear make you sick to your stomach about how much money you spend on your fucking clothes. Now, of course, they're buying at scale.
Oh, the markup of clothing.
The markup is like...
Markup of clothing is so insane. Like,
it's
like
gross.
A belt, a regular belt is like 89 cents.
Yeah.
And you will never find a belt for a man like under $10.
Never.
Well, maybe like $7.
No, dude, belts like $50. Like a belt's like not even a good one, like $40-$50 at the Bay, let's say, like $40 at the Bay.
But Canadian prices, by the way, guys listening.
Oh yeah,
$25. Yeah.
Yeah. But like a good, it's just I got caught up in it because it's just, you just start thinking about the things you've purchased, and it's just not even worth it. Like none of it's worth it. Like the sweater, you can buy like plain clothing. Like we might be worth it for all of us to get together from this podcast as a team.
To everyone listening to the podcast.
Everyone listen to the podcast, start a group, start a Discord where we buy minimum quantities, and like just like plain clothes, like, you know, like even like plain clothes, we get even cheaper. Maybe we get like a little like, I don't know, thing on it, and buy it together. Okay, we're gonna buy 100 pieces. You guys in? Like start a group where we're buying 100 pieces and we're paying $3 for.
We gotta make a shirt with the community, and then we gotta place the order together. We're just talking about selling merch, basically.
No.
Well, bro, we gotta. No,
but we're not marking.
No, guys listening, we gotta mark them up.
No, we're not marking it up. No.
We're just giving them cost with us. All right,
we're paying $10. Yeah.
One shirt, the cost shirt.
Yeah, the cost shirt.
We'll do the work for free on it and line it all up, and we won't even charge them. We'll just get one good T-shirt that we pay the real price for.
Yeah,
which is probably like $3.80.
Exactly, like a $4 shirt.
Oh, but the problem is we all gotta have the same size.
No. I think you can mix sizes even.
No, you can't.
You don't think
sizes?
So?
No, you can't mix sizes. You gotta know what size.
I actually want to get this guy on the podcast because
you gotta get the sizes that you know that you want.
Okay, so we know we're the double XL boys.
Well, we know we don't need smalls and mediums for the most part.
There's definitely no schmediums out here. That's for sure.
You ain't schmediums out there?
No, the schmedium would be a double XL on one of us. Would be the schmedium fit. But like it's convinced me that I probably should just fully embrace dad mode and start buying all my clothes at Costco like my dad. That's it.
He gets it all at Costco?
He's a big Costco guy. Yeah, my mom's
so he gets all his shit at Costco.
Yeah, pretty much. I would say like he shows up to work and like him and the other guy, like another like dad guy in his 50s or 60s is also there wearing the Costco fit. Like, you know, they all got there and they all got the Costco fits on. Like the same shirt. Yeah. Like he shows up to a meeting and he's like wearing the shirt. He's like, and he was complaining to me. He's like, the one problem is that everyone's buying Costco clothes. So like the people I go into, like sometimes I'll walk in and like my coworker has the exact same
another
shirt on.
Costco shirt.
Yeah, everyone. You get that one banger shirt in there, like a button down, like a nice flannel button down or like whatever, and you know, like anyone 50 plus, they'd be buying that. Like their wives are buying that for them, 100%. You know. But I think I'm just going to embrace it. They sell stuff there for like $15. You can get like pants for $20 or something like that. You know. It's you just gotta maybe learn how to sew, unlike Kanye, and you start sewing your own gear. You know, buy 2 pairs of pants and
which group of people should I wish death upon first before if I want to sell it? We'll talk after.
Yeah, that's a later conversation. Yeah, let us know in the comments.
We'll see how people behave this year.
Yeah.
So what's up with that burger that guy got in Toronto? I saw it everywhere.
Oh, you saw that one?
Yeah, it was like it was like such big news.
Well, we knew
to everyone listening. This guy ordered a burger and he got it medium, at like some Hilton hotel in Toronto. So he asked for his burger medium. And when they brought it to him, I gave him a release form being like the Hilton hotel doesn't get in trouble or it can't be liable or anything, foodborne illness and whatnot with this burger.
I always thought, I didn't even know you could request.
That's never ever happened to me before.
Have you ever requested a
burger medium
in Canada? They don't allow it.
No. I've gone to like very fancy place that can sell you also like a very good steak that has a selection of steaks, and I've asked for my burger medium. I've had it recommended to me medium. I would never say medium. I would just say a burger. But I've had it recommended medium. Like, how would you want it? Chef recommends medium, and I'm like, oh, okay, sure. Let's get crazy. This is like
you might be spending $1,000 to eat this place for like 500. It's an expense. It's a very fancy.
Well, I got the burger, so I'm probably doing less than that, you know. But yeah, what's weird about this? The only thing that's weird about this is, I've never done this before. I never signed a waiver. Yeah. And if they brought the food over and told me I had to sign a waiver, I'd be like, oh, well, let's modify it so that no, I'm not going to sign a waiver that will release me from the other shit that
you're redlining it. That's what you're
100%.
Okay,
that's why. Like,
your lawyer.
I would be like, well, because this is gonna relinquish them of any responsibilities. They could shit in my cup after at that point, you know.
That'd be wild.
Well, because it's like it's just this is for the burger.
Yeah,
but the form
you could step
like,
out and someone could.
Dude, I could come here 2 years from now and they could bust this form out.
Yeah,
at a different chain and be like, you signed it that one.
Like
we are never responsible.
Like the employees could beat you up and be like, oh, sorry, you signed this waiver. We're allowed to beat you up now.
Exactly. But what's so crazy about it is he took a bite first and then they brought the form over.
Yeah.
Of course, at that point, I wouldn't sign. I'd be like, no, I'll eat this and then we'll see. But let me take the form. I'll hang on to it.
Yeah. I'm not
That's a big fuck up.
That's a major fuck up. And they went in the back and they're like, and the manager's like, did he ask for a medium burger? You just served that guy a medium rare burger? You can't do that. Are you serious? He has to sign. Who has a waiver on
But he asked for it for medium, not medium rare.
But like who has a waiver on deck like this? I think it's at the airport, this Hilton. So they must have a lot of travelers coming in from the US asking, because this is a very American thing. Like in Canada, you don't really I don't think you're even really allowed to ask for like a rare or medium rare burger. But in America, they don't play by any rules. It's just do whatever you want.
It looks like a good burger though, by the way, still. For an airport burger, I'm not even mad at how it looks.
I mean,
and he said he took a bite of it, but there's 2 bites. So he took a bite. He was like, damn. And then while reading the release, he took another bite.
Yeah, while he's reading the back of the fucking cereal box, he's like eating this.
People are freaking out about it, but it makes sense. It makes sense. Like getting your beef uncooked isn't that hype. When we went to Japan, I'll never forget the time I bit into a chicken tender and the chicken was like slightly pink. And I was like, oh. And the guy that we had with us, shout out to Juan, he was like, no, it's fine. And I was like, what? He was like, yeah, they can cook their chicken medium here.
That's disgusting.
And I was like, what? And he was like, yeah, it's fine. The chickens can be less cooked than what you're used to. And I was like, seriously, I'm not going to, this looks like if I had this, I would be concerned that I'm sick tonight.
Yeah.
That I'm going to be very sick, actually very soon. I'm going to be sick very soon. And he was like, no. He's like, it's fine. And it was like at a place, it was like, it wasn't served to me like that. It was like buffet. You can grab it. And I grab it and I bit into it and then just looked at it and freaked out. I will tell you something. It was hands down, by far, one of the juiciest pieces of chicken I ever in my life. And then I was all like, how do you know? Who told you the secrets of chicken and how did Japan unlock the,
Japanese chickens are built different.
That's what he said. He actually said that, like he said, our chickens are built different.
Yeah.
There's Japanese chickens, which are chickens, and then our chickens are built different. And apparently it was just like generations of all the shit and whatnot and the circumstances.
Well, have you noticed, I saw a post recently, like, and I've experienced this firsthand, I'm sure you have too, is traveling abroad to say like Italy.
Traveling with abroad to Italy. Why am I going to bring a grain of sand to the beach, you know?
This guy posted a picture and he was like, you don't have Donnie here to play off of right now with that one. Okay.
Yeah, the boys at home are still enjoying it though.
That's true. This guy showed a picture of him drinking like some type of coffee drink that seemed high calorie, mixed in with some stuff, and then a donut, like a very plump, nice looking, very sugary donut. And he's like, I've been doing this every day for a week straight here in Italy and or whatever country he's in. He's some foreign country. And he's like, and I've lost weight. And it's like meant to be a commentary about what food is like here in North America. And I could actually attest to this because I've been to Italy a couple times and I ate when I said I ate, I was eating, bro. I was eating good. Like I was eating 3 square meals a day plus snacking in between. But just heaping bowls of pasta, like the most bread.
That's the craziest part of Italy was that I would go and I would have like a pasta, and it could even be a particularly creamy type of pasta. And I'd have a whole bowl with I had some fucking, some baguette as well. Yeah. Like before, maybe like some fancy like breads, some and then and then I'll have this like creamy pasta with cheese, and then that's done, and like I'll have room for a dessert. And then I get up and I'm walking back to the hotel and I wasn't like, oh, I'm so tired now. It wasn't like that. It wasn't like that. And I actually could have had more pasta, but I was like, oh, I'll save from dessert, or I'm going to have like a snack in a bit. And I was good. The way it feels in your body, the way it sits in you is entirely different.
It really is. Maybe we were doing more walking, or we're just happier to be on vacation, but I don't think so. Because I did my level best to eat as much bad food as possible. Like not bad food, I ate as much as I could. And I was like, oh, I'm on vacation. Like, it's like that time
when we in Italy, we're fucking eating. And the place that we were at was big for food. It was
in one of the Bologna. Yeah,
so it was like food was the whole thing there that like a lot of people go and travel there for. So we had to get crazy.
I lived the life that woman at the LAX that one time working at the takeout counter at LAX, you and I had just done an epic trip, and we were ordering our lunch, and it was admittedly a very large order.
It was at the counter. We went to the counter, and we each got a double burger, and we had 2 burgers. We each got 2 full burgers. So we were 2 guys, and we were getting 4 burgers, and this is a big burger place.
Yeah,
and it was 4 burgers, and she was like a 6'1" black woman.
Yeah. She
was like, damn, vacation got you.
She's like, vacation done got you.
Vacation done got you.
And
so just an image for you guys. Me and Lynch walk up, we order our 2 burgers, and it's just this huge black woman. She's just like, damn, vacation done got you. She said she was like 4 burgers. vacation done got you.
It was so
And
casual and perfect. We laughed.
We
so hard.
laughed, and like it's like she wasn't joking. She was just speaking.
She was dead ass in that moment.
She was dead ass, and
She
you know
was dead
us,
ass,
we never say dead ass, but she was dead ass,
And it was.
and we never say dead ass.
We laughed so hard about that, and then we proceeded to absolutely destroy those 4 burgers.
Yeah, and still got a meal on the plane.
Yeah, we had a tough work trip, you know.
Cause we some real G's.
That's why we
G's.
suffer the consequences now from those 4 burgers.
But
she was pretty accurate about it. We weren't on vacation, but we done got in LA.
Yeah, we were there for work. We had just closed the deal on we just closed the John Cena FPS Russia deal. That's all. We closed the John Cena FPS Russia deal. We went to the shooting range. We went to the shooting range and we were shooting guns and stuff. And I really was just like talking to Taylor how sick it would have been if FPS Russia pulled up with a bow and arrow.
Because he's not allowed to use firearms.
Yeah.
But a bow and arrow is okay.
I also asked him, and he didn't have a real answer though, but I asked if I'm holding the gun and his hand is holding the gun. And I'm just like a marionette and FPS Russia's moving my arms around and I'm squeezing the trigger. It's a sick channel for FPS Russia to come back. And I'm like merely his avatar, his vessel to get the guns shot. I'd be scared too. I'd be holding guns.
Yeah, you wouldn't want to do that. Yeah. You'd be having you'd have to be in front of like a bunch of explosions, and it's much riskier than a medium serve.
Where would life be if he got smashed with that fucking truck? That truck door.
YouTube would be
FPS Russia video. This guy, everyone knows FPS Russia. We've made a lot of videos with him and stuff. And all you guys listen to PKA. Most of you. But like I always think about it. He shot this pickup truck and it blew up, and the car door flew right past him by like half a foot, right by his body. Like a mangled car door piece flew right by him.
Mm-hmm. Sketch one of the peak content, but just not what you want personally in your life. So if you were his avatar.
I saw a video of a guy, he packed like tannerite into a lawnmower and he shot at it from far away, and then he got closer and closer while shooting at it, and then it blew up and one of the blades flew out of the thing and just cut off one of his legs right under the knee.
And
it's like on a video, and
probably
it's like,
the best outcome he could hope for.
Well, if he wanted a video, definitely got more views than he expected.
Well, if it were like, if it flew any higher, it's like that's cutting you in half, or chopping your fucking
Oh yeah, well yeah. The best thing is you could have got FPS Russia, and not had anything get cut off. Yeah,
that's true. But if you're walking closer and closer, like I don't think FPS Russia thought that was the outcome. He was pretty far away from the explosion. It wasn't like he was standing. He wasn't moving closer to it. But it was a bad call. Shout out to him for that.
You got a quote for us right now?
Yeah, I found a few actually. I didn't realize that Donnie's gone. We don't know when he's coming back. It's a sad day. And you know someone is very special to you when days just don't seem right without them.
I'm good, dude.
Yeah, you're straight?
I'm good, bro. Like, I'm straight as hell, bro.
Yeah.
Whoever said I wasn't straight, they are the one that probably is nuts. They're probably checking me out.
Well, honestly, I think truthfully, you feel like the pain of missing you is a beautiful reminder of the joy of loving you. And that's probably how you feel truthfully deep down.
Who said that? You said that, or someone say that?
Unknown. I should start claiming it. That's me, actually. That's off the dome.
Anon. It's an Anon quote.
Love is missing someone whenever you're apart, but somehow feeling warm inside because you're close in heart.
Yeah.
As long as you know that.
I got a good one.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead.
America is the greatest country in the world. Everyone has an equal chance and opportunity to succeed. You could be anything you want to be within the laws of God and man. Dave Thomas, founder of Wendy's.
That's your boy. He's got
Bro, he's like, dude, I got quotes for years.
He's just
this man never wasn't fucking standing on business speaking facts and just spitting his shit.
Well, I mean, I
Dude,
believe
fucking
that.
square burgers, bro.
Square breakfast sandwiches too.
They do square breakfast sandwiches?
That's what they do. Yeah,
They make the egg square?
That no, they make the beef. They make the beef. That's a good question.
They got patties. They got beef. The beef breakfast sandwiches. No one does morning burgers. You could get a breakfast. You get
no. It's probably like a
Wendy's
sausage
burger?
mix.
Nah. You know what, dude? Stop goofing around. Just throw a fucking egg on my Baconator and call it a shadish.
That would be sick. Wendy's breakfast biscuit sandwich. Let's see what they got going on here.
That's a sick move. Is we should go stand outside very famous restaurants, cooking up eggs and bacon, and just being like, throw eggs and bacon on it. Pull out a McDonald's and the guys like cook you fresh eggs and bacon and put it on your double cheese. You don't think it's better? Get the fuck out of here.
Just bring your hot plate around with you.
Bring your hot boyfriend around.
Speaking
I want to stop you but yourself, Dave Thomas, founder of Wendy's.
Well, you know, he's got quotes, but you know who's got even more quotes is John Cena.
What's John Cena got for me?
John Cena, if you go to his Twitter, is dropping jewels out there all day, every day, almost every day. He's out here. Like just in January, he's out here.
John Cena, my man, follows me on Twitter.
What a fucking G.
And 719,000 other people, but still. Oh, shit. Oh, this is so funny. Why is this his pinned tweet? Talking
what?
Korean to BTS. He and I were on that BTS tip same time. He was big on them.
He's on all of it, man. He's you know.
Yeah.
He's the
loves
Marines
BTS.
too.
Yeah.
No, but you see him out here? Just like 2 days ago.
No, I actually opened it up. All I'm getting is BTS quotes, BTS comments.
He's like, it's in our nature to judge. It's in our power to listen. Boom.
Ooh.
Okay. Right here. Gratitude, like anything, requires effort. When possible, invest in gratitude. It's always worth it. That's on January 12th. That's 2 days ago.
2 days ago, he just said that himself?
Yeah. Yeah. Those two are recent. I just said that just happened. Here we go. You ready? January 23rd. Be mindful of those who are quick to explain how the world works. As many times, they can be the least accurate. When it seems like the track is full of hurdles, just concentrate on jumping the one in front of you. There's no perfect time to address difficult things. Lean in, express your thoughts and emotions, and listen with empathy to work towards growth for all involved. Is he claiming all these words for himself?
Yeah. I mean, if he's not like,
there's no quotes. It's just him on Twitter dropping fucking gems.
Yeah.
Even this question on my birthday.
I drop gems, bro. Candy paint, drip, drop, dripping.
That's true. Yeah.
Candy paint, drip, drop, dripping.
Oh, oddly enough, I realized something that we completely missed a few episodes back.
I didn't miss anything. I purposely ignored it.
No. We were talking about, you're talking about soup and hot dogs. How they like don't go together. And we recently had our 2013 Tumblr question session with Menace Mike. And we were talking about, like, is a hot dog a sandwich? You know, the quintessential food question. And then we were talking about Panera Bread the other week. And they're the soup and sandwich spot, of course, with their killer iced tea. So, like, is this 1 point against a hot dog being a sandwich?
Well, I don't think so, because an Oreo is a sandwich, but you're not going to have Oreo soup.
You do. You have it. You have it in milk. That's kind of soupish.
Yeah, Oreo O's. Talking about that?
Yeah, you put Oreos in milk, and it's kind of soupish. You dip it. You can dunk it.
Yeah, I mean, you're never going to have a taco cereal.
I would have a taco cereal.
I would too, but we're crazy, bro. Well, we have that Taco Bell cereal.
Birria taco. What do you mean? You're dipping that all day?
We're talking about that Taco Bell cereal that we haven't been talking about, though. They got their cinnamon twist. They're making it. They're doing it with Uber Eats, which is the most interesting part. Right?
Yeah, for you.
That's close, sure. But I'm not like dying for a taco cereal. I'm trying it because, like, it's my job. It's my job to stay.
Are you a cultural rebel or not?
Yeah.
Obviously.
For sure.
That's why they teamed up and made these cinnamon twist cereal. That's what the mindset that they had when they made that cereal with Uber Eats.
They're like, oh, cultural rubble is cultural rubble.
yeah, you can't even say it.
Right, I'm done, bro. You think I'm gonna fucking say words how they're supposed to be said? I ain't no bat.
Yeah, exactly. But like, do you think it's the consumer, the cultural rebel, is this going to resonate? The cinnamon twist cereal, Taco Bell and Uber Eats launch.
I don't know. When I mute my mic, do you hear me whack it off? By the way,
no, I don't.
You don't hear me whacking off?
No.
Okay, well that's just me thinking about taco cereal right now.
Oh, you're still in on taco cereal.
We got to make epic mealtime cereal. Like, because actually, when you think about it, candy bacon is not a cereal, and that would sell instantly. Another one that would sell would be like, whiskey syrup.
Like the cereal flavor or milk?
Cereal flavor. It's little fucking balls, whatever you want. I want it to have the texture of Reese's Puffs, which is a great texture, but it tastes like whiskey syrup. It's got like a nice maple taste. And then you got candy bacon, little dark burgundy squares. Yeah, I'm just saying, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
They're kind of like Golden Grams or Cinnamon Toast Crunch, but it's like dark burgundy.
Has bacon ever been approached in cereal? I feel like it hasn't.
No, dude. Like, this is what I'm talking about. Can you hear me whacking off?
Yeah. Pancake breakfast cereal.
Hey, Lynch, you're Jewish. You love money. Don't you know $1 billion idea when you hear one, bro?
Yeah. Sorry,
right?
I'm running down furiously in my notebook right now.
I see you. You're not. This is going to be huge, dude.
I'm gonna switch.
By the way, mark the date, and just don't want anyone to take that from us.
Yeah.
But we got to do epic mealtime cereal. That's the angle. We got to get Uber Eats on the horn.
I actually think epic mealtime cookies are more the angle, but sure.
Cookies are harder.
Why?
Cookies are hard because they're not sitting on the shelf like cereal could sit on the shelf. I feel like cereal got more time. I feel like cereal, like mailing a cereal box out to Louisiana is different from us mailing a cookie out to Louisiana. I also think cookies have been getting crazy out there. There's so many crazy cookies to compete with, but cereal, dude, like a new cereal, like Epic Mealtime steps into the cereal game. If you're walking down the aisle and you see like that black box, the fucking skull on it.
Yeah.
Angry Jewish man on the cover.
You're like, oh, shit. Oh, you're really selling it, man. You know what? It would look different than all the other.
Candy bacon cereal would be crazy. That's fucking crazy, bro.
That is a good call. But then you'd have to be like one of these idiots like Loblaws upping the prices all the time. Like you'd be selling this for $15. People be like, oh, I can't believe this angry Jewish man is selling me $15 cereal.
And I'd be like, it's me. It's not me. It's the fucking Westons, and they're not even Jews, bro. I don't know who showed them this trick.
Yeah.
So yeah, what about this? What about this? This guy here you got McCain frozen cake prices.
Oh, this is some Canadian guy he tracked the price of McCain cakes.
Yeah.
You know, the ones in the little
McCain frozen cakes, the late night disaster ones.
Yeah, those major
deep and delicious.
Ones. Deep and delicious. Exactly.
Not that deep, not that delicious. Yeah, continue.
That's true. I would eat them though. Like if you had one here, like I would enjoy.
Me too. I would absolutely put my fork in it.
But at these prices, no, I don't know about that. Like this, so he took the prices at these different places. First, the funniest part, and I'll give this guy crazy from BC, my hometown. BC Bob.
That's a whole ass province, bro.
Yeah, well,
this guy could be from Golden. This guy could be from Golden.
I don't know, bro. Look,
this guy could be from Salmon Arm.
Can't be.
You don't think this guy's from Salmon Arm?
No. He's wearing like a Supreme toque.
He's Jewish, eh?
I don't know. Bob? I guess his name's Robert. Maybe.
Kronbauer.
Robert Cuban. But he went to Save On, Walmart, Loblaws, IGA. These are all Canadian places to buy stuff other than Walmart.
It's just that Walmart has raised the price of this cake by $1.70 from last year.
Crazy.
That's a big jump when you're looking at like one thing to compare it to.
That cake is a sub $5 cake any day of the
Always has been. That's a cake you can get at the gas station.
Yes.
It's like you get the cake. It's like, you know where the milk is at the gas station? Like, and like you have all the drinks and you have like the milk. The bottom rack, you can find some Deep and Delicious there.
Is that cake still popping though? Because I feel like back in the day, it had like an outsized. It was like
kids
one of those
loved
things.
it because it was so soft. It was like always guaranteed such a soft, like
It probably cost like
cake.
$2 at that point. You know?
Yeah,
It was, like, cheap. It's like you said, not so deep, not so delicious. To be fair, it was not meant to be
deep
like,
and delicious.
Your high end. Your high.
That's
end
like
cake.
what the scumbag. That's like what the scumbag CEO says when people are like, "Yeah, we found out that the definition of deep is this, and the definition of delicious is that," and it was neither of those. The scumbag CEO answer would be like, "McCain Deep and Delicious was never meant to be neither deep nor delicious. We aim to deliver a product that has a guaranteed level of moistness, and moist is the essence of deepness.
It might even be for like the cultural
is the essence of delicious." Yeah, what I don't like about those cakes is the icings are always very like they're like a marshmallowy type icing.
I hate marshmallow.
Me too. Like the icing is always like a warmer, like it hits warm on your tongue, like a marshmallow vibe.
Yeah, the problem
is that making sense what I'm saying?
Yeah, I haven't had one in a long time, but it's. I will say it's like just if you're gonna fuck up with something, I'd rather spend back in the day, I spent like maybe $5 extra and get something maybe just more deep and delicious, or different. It's not like a worthwhile. It's like one of those things that like
making a peanut butter sandwich is better than this. That's true, that's what it comes down to.
Yeah.
Like now that we got bakers out here and Google, it's not 1993. You find a good baker around you, go get some sourdough, put some peanut butter on that, your favorite peanut butter.
Well, jam.
No fucking stupid ass gas station garbage is gonna come step to that.
No.
You want more deep? Use more bread. More delicious? Throw some Nutella on. When was the last time you had a fluffer nutter?
I haven't had one of those in a long time. But
those listening, it's marshmallow fluff.
I haven't had a peanut butter sandwich. I don't like marshmallow. Marshmallow
fluff and peanut butter. It's a combination. I'm not a big marshmallow guy either. Like other than maybe like hot s'mores that I've made, or like a flavor here and there. Maybe even that ice cream that the whole family goes crazy over.
That's the only marshmallow product I eat. Yeah.
But even then, I'll stop eating it because it tastes too marshmallowy, and I'm kind of like, I wish I got vanilla or another flavor that I like. But Fluffer Nutter was good because at that point, the marshmallow only kind of enhances shitty peanut butter taste and vibes. Like it brings it out. Next episode, we'll have some Fluffer Nutters.
Yeah, we do have to do more. Bring more product into the mix here. You're
how expensive it would be to do an epic meal these days with the fucking costs.
It's crazy. Yeah. Look, people are getting. We said this before. Local, like big grocery chains are getting dunked on over here because the prices are so out of hand, and in fact, this Loblaw specifically. Have you heard, like even like shoppers, they're just getting called out left, right, and center because they try to change their. This is actually very funny. They try to change their pricing strategy, and so they used to do sort of like. And this is peak. This is what we used to do for Happy Mealtime, by the way. We'd always buy stuff that was like near the end date, get a little discount, because we're buying fucking so much food.
Because we're buying it and throwing it out.
No, we would never do that.
Well, a couple times.
Yeah. But like they would offer 50% off, like close to end date, or 30 to 50% off. And then they just came out like, this is where I know that we're so not in control. And they're like, we're only going to offer 30%, 50% is done. And people just were dunking all over them online. And they were like, how there's all these things happening right now. Cause like the biggest issue in Canada.
Because you're throwing it out.
You're throwing it out and you're already groceries. It's already been this huge uproar since the pandemic about the price of groceries. Like inflation's been fucked. Like in Canada, this is a major issue. Like the cost of living everywhere, I think, even in the US. But in Canada, like living here, this is like politically a really big conversation to the point where like they have to meet with the grocery store owners and like have them sit around and talk about why it's so expensive and they got to fix it, But I've kind of realized that like the grocery store, they just don't care. Like they're like, oh, they're like, oh no, it's the suppliers. The cost of ingredients have gone up. This is why everything's going up. But like, how does the McCain price go up at over $1 in a year?
They're lying because they're reporting record profits.
Exactly. Yeah. And then they make record profits and they're like, no, that's happens. That just happened.
And it's like, bro, it's in the same newspaper, bro. Last month, You said that it's too expensive, but this month you're hyping up how much money.
Yeah, but then they reversed. It's one of those one time, one of those times where the internet collectively just, they was such a bad PR hit that they had to come out and be like, sorry, we're reversing our decision, and we are going to continue to offer, upwards of 50% discounts on like near date. And I
gotta say, once again, I have to say, like, we're talking about Loblaws. This is like, we're literally talking about, the Weston family, Galen Weston. I have to really, really reiterate this. Not Jewish. Like, it's not a Jewish guy. That's not a Jewish family. That one's not on us. So, yeah.
Well, they got to stay competitive in the market. That's why they can't do 50%. Just FYI. That's one of the reasons stated by their PR company or their PR agency.
Yeah, but then you see all these food companies doing the most to grab our attention, like Kraft singles. Is that what they're called? Kraft singles in USA. We don't call them Kraft singles though, right? What do we call them?
I call them Kraft singles.
We do, but that's not
I'm
what
the only person
not,
who eats them. It's not branded so much like this, but.
No, I eat Kraft singles.
Oh, you do? I thought I was like,
I love, because the thing is, I love good cheese. Like, I love good cheese. Like, I love a good Swiss cheese.
Sure.
I like to go and get fancy cheeses and try new cheeses.
But plastic.
But however, yes, when I want to have my bagel with butter on it, toasted,
salted
I want
butter,
that piece of shit trash Kraft singles, which, by the way, because I only see them every few months, the quality has been going down so fast. Like, when someone leaves a Kraft single outside for too long back in the day, and then you go to peel it off and half of it stays on the plastic that it's in, that's standard now. That's more and more, I'm opening up Kraft singles, and like the piece inside is closer and closer to just being a liquid, like a liquid.
The opposite of shrink. It's not shrinkflation, but it's the other inflation that we talked about, like ingredient.
Badflation.
Swap out ingredients. Yeah, bad
cutting corners. Badflation.
Cutting corners with the ingredients.
But this is a big move they got here. How you feel about these? They drop in those 3 new flavors: caramelized onion, jalapeno, garlic, and herb.
Hate it.
You hate it?
Hate it.
Yeah, I would fuck with that caramelized onion. I want to know.
I'd rather put my own caramelized onions on the sandwich than have them insert their caramelized onion flavor.
What's funny about it is the sandwiches that they've made. Because there's like Kraft singles, flavors. So they'll show this burger and they put the jalapeno cheese on it. Entirely appropriate. But then they have this like chicken burger over here, or like a chicken parm sandwich. And it's like, dude, you think I made a chicken parm sandwich in my home and I put your shit cheese on it? You're not one of these Costco burgers that I threw on the grill here or in the air fryer, dude. Like, we're trying to do something here. And then they have this one here. This one works too, though. The caramelized onion melt, like in a grilled cheese. Can fuck with that.
But they're trying to. They think they're cream cheese. Cream cheese can do this. This is a big cream cheese move to me.
You heard about this big cream cheese news, by the way?
No.
Montreal.
What?
Best bagels in the world, they say, are in New York City. And number 2, I say number 1, is St. Viator, Montreal bagels. And Montreal bagels, cream cheese, they paired up with Philadelphia cream cheese for 2 weeks. Montreal St. Viator bagels, which are known for their uncharacteristically large hole in the middle. They're doing no hole for 2 weeks. No hole bagels. What do you think about that? Yeah, marketing stuff for sure. But what do you think about it? You think it's stupid?
Yeah,
I mean, I always thought like when people are like dissing Montreal bagels, their one mock of it is that the hole is too big, or that there's like no center to it, which like that's part of it. That's the beauty of it. Eating around it is nice. Good for grip. I like eating around it. I like that I'm not thinking about what I'm going to do with the middle piece. It's like it's all one. It's equal bite all the way around. It's a beautiful thing. But when they said that there was no hole, man, Montrealers were going fucking crazy in the comments. They're like, "That's not a bagel, bro. That's not a fucking bagel." And I was like, hold up. It's a temporary thing. Let's have fun for a minute here. Montreal is love my city, beautiful city. It's a very stubborn city sometimes. The bagel would put no hole, just for a little bit, Now, the number one bagel in the world, New York City, they say, that has a hole that's basically like as much as a hole as my asshole is, which has never been penetrated. Never been penetrated.
Until
so
recently.
super. Well, no, I couldn't even put that suppository in, remember? But anyways, it was like, it's like such a tight hole that you can really spread right over that hole. Like it doesn't even matter. It's not even there, the hole, you know? Same with LA bagels.
Yeah.
Exactly. You can't see through that shit. But like we do this, like we could fuck with that. And then I saw someone like, I was like, oh, let's try it out. We'll see. And a guy, no, he was like, nah, man, no hole. He's like, that sounds like bread with sesame seeds. And I was like, no, bread with sesame seeds is a bun. This is a bagel. What makes it a bagel is the boil. That's what makes the bagel is the boil.
The loyal boil.
The boil before it happens. And you know what? Like square bagel boil. Anything like, I mean, like I'm not, I want to mess with it. I'm curious. It could be kind of fire.
I think it really is just, it's not a bagel. And the part of the grip that I'm talking about that's important to it and that would bother me is that usually, at least my style of putting my bagel together, I put a lot of cream cheese, you know, like I got a lot going on in the bagel. And what's good about the big hole is that it limits the width of your ingredients and it allows for, especially as a beard, it allows for like more of a clean, you know, I guess.
There's no like inside cheek inside.
Like you take a bite of a sandwich. It's
up,
like, yeah, you put the amount I put on my thing in a sandwich and I'm like going like this. It's like my, you know, it's terrible.
This is just like a nice cylinder that can go right into your mouth.
Yeah, you just grab
pause.
Like that. That's super pause, dude.
Super pause.
Yeah, mega pause.
But that like you know, I'm down to try it out. I'm down. Like it's still like, you know, I'm not like a person that's like, oh, now it's fucked. Now bagels are fucked. You know, the McRib came to Canada.
I saw.
I don't think I've ever had a McRib in Montreal. I don't know if McRib's ever been there before.
I saw
Amir.
I saw Amir posting about it. He was hyping it up, and I saw another article about being like, "You want to eat a McRib? Here's what's inside of it." And I'm like, "Oh, maybe I shouldn't."
How much pork was not inside of it?
it was a pretty damning investigation. I'll tell you that much. But it wasn't far from what I expected. But I'm not really like, I'm not really clamoring to get the McRib right now.
Well, I got it and I wasn't really happy.
I bet.
Yeah, it was.
Sauce ratio was off, or just like
they fucked up the whole thing with sauce. They went like crazy on that sauce. Yeah, but the McRib is interesting. It's a lot of shoulder. A lot of shoulder. It's not that hype. You know, it's not made from rib meat. You know what I mean? And I think it gets away from that because it's called a McRib, which they probably like learned that some method of basically selling you shoulder meat, which isn't ribs. You know what I mean? They're not going to call it the McHeart, the McTripe, and the McScalded Stomach, says deliciously.com, you know, because they don't have the same ring to them. That's true. You ever had tripe?
No, I don't think so.
Sucks. Like it's not chill.
Oh, that's not fish. That's meat.
Yeah, it's like stomach.
No, yeah, that sounds horrific.
I think it's like
sounds
stomach
like a
lining.
real like Zadie move, you know? Like no thanks.
Yeah, you gotta have memories of 1948 to like live in.
Yeah, exactly.
You know.
Yeah.
But McRib, it just was not that. It's not that that hype. But they do like uncooked. Did you ever see that picture of them uncooked, where they look like styrofoam?
No,
like McRibs when
I've only seen the chicken nuggets oozing. That's all I've really seen.
Oh, but if you pull it up here just to show people, it literally looks like a rectangle of styrofoam McRib. If you look up McRib styrofoam frozen,
okay, I'll look it up.
Insane, bro. No wonder they covered in sauce because the thing is probably bizarre. It's a bizarre color if it's not in sauce. It's like very gray, you know. But anyways, you know, one thing about the McRib is it's always going to come back. You can count on that. And you can count on us coming back too every single week. Maybe with Donnie here, we'll see. Maybe with a legendary filmmaker, Tony Scott. I'm talking to him for you, Lynch. He's going to be on here. Okay, well, we'll see.
He's not alive, so.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Oh, I've been talking to Scott Tony. Oh, fuck.
Yeah, I think so.
We're going to have a weird guest next week.
Yeah, exactly.
Listen, guys, thank you so much for listening. Leave a comment. Tell your friends about it. This is the Strong and Wrong podcast. And take care. Bye.